Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Orrin, and tonight, I'm just hanging out. Just me. I had a good time streaming earlier. Thank you to everybody who came and joined. It was a lot of fun. Good to show off the progress that we're making in the basement, and just towards getting life kind of back to normal, but in a lot of ways even a little bit better.
I'll
Just
be in my
everything
bedroom,
that
making no
we're
noise
doing to
and
make it
pretending
better.
I'm not
So
there.
look for work quick. Sounds good. Bam Bam, welcome in. Congrats on first. Who got first before? Man, so many notifications for. Give me a second. Oh, Bam Bam got first earlier as well. Bam Bam got first, and Buggy missed it by that much. Oh, and then Bam Bam got first. Second is still open. Well, I just figured I would stream a little bit. Obviously, we haven't streamed a whole lot in the last month. And I was feeling pretty good.
Missed it by that much.
Dayhawk, missed it by that much. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, so obviously we haven't had the opportunity to stream a whole lot or really at all in the last month. And so earlier was fun. I thought, yeah, I'll just play some Star Citizen, chat a little bit more. Really enjoyed being back on stream. Yeah, just figured I'd keep it rolling for a little bit. Hope you guys are all doing well. Doing good here. Yeah, it's just been, as I've mentioned already multiple times, it's just been super busy. Super busy. That's okay. It's all good stuff. Just getting some stream stuff going. All right, I'm gonna get switched over to the game. There we go. It looks funky. I make sure I don't have like extra lighting on or something. Give me, ooh, I do have color correction on. No wonder it looked weird. Hey Hawk, how are you? What's going on? Wonder how many people are going to be thrown off by go live again. Like, they think it's late or something. Doing okay? That's good. Yeah, I wonder how many people aren't going to realize that I'm going again. Oh. Daughter started science. She has to write a report about stars. So she came home and asked me, how do stars die? Yes. Yeah, that is. Oh, man. Fuck. My goodness. Hey, what's up, Buggy? You're already live today. It's true. I said I might go live again. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I don't want to be, we have church in the morning, so I don't want to be up too late. Just gonna crazy. I'm putting it on my own custom Orrin chat. I just thought I'd play a little Star Citizen and for just a little while. I haven't gotten a game a whole lot, so yeah. Encoder overloaded. Come on, man. How does stream look? Hopefully I'm not keeping my kids up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have had so much fun with this game. I love flying spaceships. Love flying spaceships. Yeah, that's a person. Flash my flashlight at you. And this really has been a whole lot of fun. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot when I played the free fly in November, and
Welcome
that
to the
just,
ASOP vehicle retrieval
man,
system.
got me hooked.
Please
Sometimes
visit
this
us
stuff can
again.
be
Welcome to the ACE
a
vehicle
little buggy. There we
selected.
go.
Stand by. Please visit us again.
Yeah, I have really enjoyed it. Bought 3 games. 2 was a bundle, 100 total. I put in 350 hours across all of them. Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I've been absolutely loving this game. They just redid the inventory system, which is really nice. Because the inventory system before was terrible. It was horrible. So, really appreciate the new system. What do I want to do? Do I want to go shoot some stuff, or I feel like I'm not really prepared for things like PvP missions. I've taken one PvP mission, and it was just to kind of test the waters, and I kind of stalked my target, and you're not the only person who gets it. So the people who end up in the as the targets of PvP missions are people who have racked up crime stats, and so they doing certain different things can get you a crime stat, and you get to a crime stat level 3 and you get put on like the bounty board, and so people can pick up your mission and they'll come hunt you. And I've heard of people who have they know they have a crime stat 3 or higher, and they know they're probably being hunted, and so they'll either try and run and hide, or they'll set traps for their hunters, and all these cool stories about how people kind of deal with that. But I stalked my target for a little while till I had to go, but just to kind of test the waters and see. But I don't think I have the equipment yet to really accomplish that. I could try, I guess, but I think I'd get smoked. I've done some bounty missions against NPCs. Those were pretty simple, but a lot of fun. I love dogfighting in spaceships. I have such a blast. So I've done some of that. Done a whole lot of cargo hauling. I rented a really big ship a couple weeks ago. And did some cargo hauling. It was really fun. Worth my money. Did all achievements, but 2 in the bundle. Wow, nice. I did them on console back in the day. I'm too old to do them now. And the 3rd game, I've done them, but it's bugged. Been bugged for 4 years, and the devs haven't fixed it. So yeah, I did them, but didn't get credit. Oh, that sucks. Even through 2 playthroughs, still bugged. Oh, yeah, that sucks me. I remember playing Final Fantasy 9 back in the day, and I had borrowed it or something, or rented it. I can't remember. I didn't own it, so I think I even borrowed the PlayStation to play it on, and I was at the end, and it bugged out, and I tried loading a save, and it took me back a little ways, and then got back to that point, and it bugged out again, and I was just forget it. So I never finished Final Fantasy 9, which according to Gusty is not a sad thing. So what do I want to do? What do I want to? I can't stay up too late, so I could do some hauling. Gotta find, so this 4 SCU is the, can't remember what the SCU stands for exactly, but it's the size of the container, the crate that you're hauling, and my ship can basically only carry 1 SCU. I gotta find something with 1 SCU, which that might be towards the bottom. I can find something. That one's not too bad. Back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. Grab that. All right, I gotta my ship. This game is so cool. I have really grown to love this ship. This game. I don't mind my ship. My ship isn't the best by far, but kind of a simple starter ship. I like to get all my screens, so there's different flight modes, and I like to have everything set up just so. And I really kind of wish it saved sessions. Doesn't always save my setup.
Shields disabled.
So it's quantum mode. Quantum mode takes all of your energy. Oh, no shields. No, yeah, I think there's weapons, but no shields.
Shields enabled.
You are clear to launch.
Launch complete.
So fun. Yeah, Dayhawk, that's awesome, man. I mean, it is worth the money when you pay that for 3 games and you get hours and hours into it, right? Man, one of the games that I feel like I've really gotten my money's worth in Valheim. I paid $20 for Valheim, and I have played well over 1,000 hours of Valheim. I love that game. It is so fun.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Something's shooting at me? I think he's targeting me.
Contact.
That guy too. I might want to bug out of here.
Shields disabled.
Hurry. Hurry. Uh-oh, nope.
Shields enabled.
Oh, it's because I'm in this mode, dang it. Uh-oh.
Shields disabled.
Those guys are my butt, are not my butt. Better plot.
Quantum travel engaged.
It's like RimWorld. I got back in the day before it was on Steam for like $20. Had to have put in about 5,000 hours before it went on Steam, and I have 5,000 on Steam. Even with the expansion packs, I've brought maybe 100 total for maybe 100 total for the game, if that. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's so worth it. So worth it. Yeah, I love Valheim. That game is amazing. It is definitely one of my favorite games. And so to pay $20 for that, not a big deal. What's up, Durgo? Welcome back. Welcome in. Why am I supposed to? Yes, I am supposed to. Durgo, what's going on with you? Yeah, man, how was your vacation?
Shields enabled. Shields disabled.
Oh, right there.
Shields enabled.
I can actually tell streaming, it is just slightly laggy playing the game. That might be a player right there. Yeah, Bale 0. Just calmed it. My My hangar's on the outside, probably. Over here. It's a blast. I haven't seen those friends in 10 plus years. Dude, that's so cool. How do you guys know them? Like, have they always lived in Australia or New Zealand, and you guys have just gone and visited, or they've come and visited you, or did they live here at one point? To get to this thing, I just don't want to go in too hot. If you take too long too, they will shut the doors. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Buggy? They're all students at the college Dad worked at. Oh, cool, man. Nice. Yeah, that's super fun.
Engine systems disabled.
5-stream streak, Mrs. Buggy. Thank you so much. What's going on with you? How are you doing? All that. Nice snow worries. Snow worries. Amazing. Actually, pop the engine back on here a second.
Quantum fuel.
Nope.
100%.
Ooh,
Launch
man.
complete.
Gotta be careful with that. Turn like this way a little bit. Set that in.
Landing. Engine systems disabled.
I'll open up the cargo hold back here. Since they were international students, they didn't go home over Christmas and spring break, and we had them over to the house for meals or games. Oh, that's fun, dude. That's really cool. Nice. Well, I'm glad you got an opportunity to go see them. Super nice of your family to do that, too. Mrs. Buggy, what's going on with you, Holmes? How are you doing? Man, I could really use some more water. I tell you, working down there and all the dust and everything just kind of clogs you up. All right, we're gonna split this. Split. Move that to the freight elevator. Got my handy dandy tractor beam here. Okay, bring it back now. Lined up. You can get it lined up till it, like, when it goes blue like that, it's kind of a placement assist. So if you can get it into here where it goes blue, there it is, then it lines up automatically, and then I can just push them back in farther. I'm currently saving up for a bigger ship. I would like to have a much bigger ship to run bigger cargo and make a lot more money. It'd also be cool to kind of have a crew for said bigger ship too. Celebrated my B-Day over there too. A few days later, bungee jumped to celebrate. Yeah, dude, I saw the pictures of that. That's crazy. I would never do that in a million years, but kudos to you, man. That is nuts. Did you have fun doing it? Have you ever done something like that before? And also, happy birthday. He back. No notification, though. Yeah, that's weird, man. It's super strange. I don't know why that would be. Yeah, I'm back. Hi. Hey, Lou. Yeah, notifications on Twitch have been really, really dumb. Okay, it's not going to let me course plot.
Systems
Hey,
enabled.
what's up, Era? How you doing, buddy?
Launch complete.
What's going on? Good thanks, Lou just made me French toast. Awesome, nice. Ah, what a nice guy. Berkeley's 20, how are you? Are you new to Star Citizen? Ish. New-ish. Welcome in, by the way. I did the free fly in November and absolutely loved it.
Retracted.
And yeah, absolutely loved it, and ended up buying like a, you know, like one of the $45 starter packs. And yeah, been playing a little bit here and there ever since. So why will this not route? That does not want to route. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit when I can. So our basement flooded a month ago, and that has not afforded me a whole lot of time to play.
Shields disabled.
But when I get the chance, I've hopped on here and there. Been doing mostly like space trucking.
Quantum travel engaged.
Nice to hear I got hooked a few years back. Epic. Nice. Yeah. It's such a cool game. Cool to see it progress too. I know a lot of people have problems with it, but I mean, I guess my deal is $45 isn't that much for a game with a lot in it. A lot that's continuing to be put into it. And so far, I've enjoyed every minute I've played, so can't complain, you know. Been having a lot of fun. And it's not the first MMO that I've bought into and in early access and stuff, in like alpha and everything. I'm a fan of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen as well. That's been in development for, gosh, yeah, 10 years maybe. And yeah, still looking forward to that as well. Yeah, I do mostly industrial gameplay, trucking, mining, salvaging, crafting now. Epic. Yeah, how's crafting? I don't know a ton about it, but I've seen a little bit about that. How's crafting been? That's really cool. I like the space truck. I'm trying to save up. I'm working on saving up enough for a Taurus. I've heard a Taurus is really good starter, like bigger ship for hauling. And I rented one a couple weeks ago and had a lot of fun with it. So crafting requires mining or buying good mats. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, I've mostly just been trucking in my, what is this? Alpha. Oh, what is this ship called? Yeah, Mustang Alpha. So not a very big cargo hold at all, but yeah, rented that Taurus and I thought it was really cool. I've heard it's a good price. So you also have to find the blueprints through different quests. That's fun. That's really cool. You know what this? I don't know. Work release. I don't know if you ever played. What is it? Star Wars Galaxies. This reminds me a ton of Star Wars Galaxies. The flight mechanics and everything, how the gameplay works, reminds me a ton of Star Wars Galaxies, and I loved that game. So 60 ships in game. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'd love to get something. I'd love to do bounties. That was actually my That was my goal in Star Wars Galaxies.
Quantum fuel.
Was to become a bounty hunter and track players down. I wanted to start like a bounty hunters guild. And then, so I'd love to do some bounties in Star Citizen. So getting a good ship, good loadout would be really cool. And then getting a decent sized ship for like space trucking. A lot of people tell me that. I never played Galaxies. Oh, okay, yeah. I wondered if that was like kind of a general consensus of people who have played this, who also played Galaxies, like just seeing the similarities. But that's cool. Star Wars Galaxies was way ahead of its time. Really cool game. They kind of botched it, which is why it shut down in 2011. But a lot of emulator servers out there. I play on one occasionally, especially for the space, anything space in that game. I absolutely love. So I'd been kind of waiting for Star Citizen, and my plan was to wait until it launched in 1.0, and then that free fly came up in November, and I was just too tempted by the free fly, and so I played for that week and a half, and I had so much fun. So for my birthday's in December. For my birthday, my wife was like, I never know what I want. I never ask for anything. I don't really want anything. I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just usually if I want something, I get it, if it makes sense. And I don't want that much. So for my birthday, my wife was like, you should buy it. You should just get Star Citizen. Like, who cares? You know, $45. Who cares? And so I picked it up, and yeah, I've been having an absolute blast. So much fun. Yeah, you can add me in game if you ever need a hand finding stuff. Have a small org that loves helping people. Also, in game name is work release. Awesome. Yeah, man. Very cool. Yeah. I'll I think I know how to do that. Thought it was here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go to Orrin chat here. I thought I knew how to add people, I'm not gonna lie. A second. Coming out of that quantum.
Shields enabled.
Oh, there's a player. Shorty01. Yeah, how do you I think right now you can only add through main menu, or if the player is in front of you or in your group. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Main 25. Awesome. Lewis decided having your stream up is more important than watching the baby monitor. It's true. Lou, you in trouble. Do you guys have the baby monitors that you actually watch on the phone? Kylaris and I thought about, those were just kind of coming out when our kids were little, or right before Em was born, and Kylaris and I thought about getting something like that. We ended up deciding on getting one with its own, like, its own video. Yeah, connected via app. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, you can do, I've heard you can do a lot with that, but yeah, we ended up deciding to go with one that was separate. Oh, hanger. Upside down. Nope. This way, sorry. don't know why I turned my head. Oh, get our landing gear down.
Landing gear engaged. Landing complete. Engine systems disabled.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Oh, baby monitors. We actually just threw away. We actually just threw away our baby monitor. We had that in the nursery. So our office used to be the nursery. I'm not far from where Ben's bed used to be. And then when we moved the kids downstairs, we had, you know, and into their own rooms, we had the baby monitor on Ben for a little while because he was, I don't remember how old he was when we moved him downstairs. Maybe 6? 5? Okay. He's 5. And so we had it on him for a little while. I don't remember what age he was when we took it out of there. But, you know, didn't have it on in his room for too much longer after that. But, yeah, just, you know, felt kind of weird to get rid of. We got rid of a lot of stuff, like that old stuff, because we just don't need it anymore, you know? I'm going to turn in half that order. It's cool how they have that all work in this. Thanks for having me up, Lou. Don't get in trouble.
Engine systems enabled. Launch complete.
My sister and brother were babies. I remember my older bro and I would play with the monitors and picking up radio or phone calls with it, depending on frequency. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's one of those things you hear some scary stories about, like people getting on the frequency. Some weird stuff. But yeah, as kids, you know, it's fun. We only got it because he's not in a crib anymore, so he can get out anytime. Right. Yep. 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 Station turret.
Shields disabled.
Let's see if we got. Here we go. Okay.
Quantum travel engaged.
This is so cool. I love being able to look outside the ship like that. So fun. And the effect of quantum travel is nuts. What's fun too is you can even pull up the map and see your progress. Like you'll move along the line, see your progress even, and you can even like if you're doing like a PvP mission, you can even like track other people. You can kind of see they have a marker on your map. You can kind of like see where they might be going, so you might be able to try and head them off or catch up to them there. Like you don't get a line for where they're going, but you can kind of tell their direction. Pretty fun. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired now. It's fun to get to stream earlier. A lot of fun talking with everybody. We've missed you guys. I thought I had a little more energy than what I think I actually do, but watching those ceilings wasn't that bad either. But I got done and my back was singing. My back was Kind of wanted to die. Ooh. I hope I have enough quantum fuel. I hope I have enough quantum fuel.
Brilliant.
Uh-oh. Work release. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Awesome, awesome. That was a YouTube subscription, so basically like a follow, right? So thank you. Glad to have you. What's up, Elmo? Wow, the new windows look spiffy and science fiction-y. Good job. Yeah. We spared no expense. Aw, thanks, Boar. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's good getting to talk to everybody. We're not to the point where we can do regularly scheduled streams again, but yeah, just fun to get back on and chat with everybody. So, gosh, I hope I make it. I think I'm gonna make it.
Quantum fuel, 25%.
I could be stranded. I wonder if I should try to find... Oh, no. I mean, I guess it would have told me... Oh, that's the wrong direction. I guess it would have told me if I didn't have enough fuel, I guess. Missed your face for sure. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, like, and the way work has been going too, like, I really have not had time to chat in anybody else's streams hardly either. Like, I get an opportunity to drop in on Era and Lou and Matt and Gusty. But yeah, being able to even chat has been almost impossible. We've been so busy. It's really been kind of nuts. I'm really nervous. I should have refueled. I did not think about it. I usually habitually refuel. I don't, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the number up at the top here, this 117,000 out of 110 million. I've got...
Quantum fuel running low.
Oh no, man. Oh no, tell me I'll make it. Tell me I'll make it. We did get stranded. Well, I died. I think I died, and I thought I could get my body back with Death Star. And we definitely could not find my body. We wasted a whole lot of time. Trying to get that back, and it just wasn't gonna happen, so. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. But that would be the first time that I ever ran out of fuel, because I typically, like, every time I land, I refuel.
Quantum travel complete.
Thank goodness.
Shields enabled.
Turn off the quantum. Okay, that's back to delivery. Hyperdrive is leaking. Time to land on the nearest desert planet. That's Naboo. Gotta land on Naboo. The Naboo. That's no moon. That's a space station. Just found out too, you can like put it in like super ultra. Ah, it hurts my eyes. I love Star Trek. Get out, Matt. Get out. We're going back to Naboo. Why does everybody want to go back to Naboo? The music's so good in this too. Like this really is a very fun game. Ooh, I'm starting to black out. Don't do it. Do I gotta go below here? Yes, I do. And I gotta make sure I don't hit anything. Uh-oh. Where's my hanger? There. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. A lot of flipping around.
Landing gear engaged.
Goodness. Ramen and mac and cheese with sriracha is completed. My lips are on fire from the red sauce. That sounds so good though, dude. That sounds so good. Do not let me leave this station without refueling. I will be in a heap load of trouble. We will end up stranded in the middle of space, like out in the middle of nowhere. That would be terrible. Oh, I love ramen. Durgo, I have ramen like at least once a week. Love it. I get it's like Mr. Kimchi brand. I get a spicy ramen at like every week. Or when I work from home. I love it so much. Try with mac and cheese? Yeah, interesting. In space! Hey, what's up, Gusty? Gusty, how you doing, brosif? I know I just talked to you a little bit ago, but a whole lot of work happening during that. Season pack with the cheese sauce? Yeah, that does sound good. Sriracha sounds really good too. I like spicy. Hylaris and the kids not so. Ben likes spicy okay. Ben can handle a decent amount of spice. Just got back from the grocery store. Got Tillamook ice cream. Nice. What kind? What flavor? Really like their waffle cone. Yeah, Gusty cannot handle spice. All right, let's load it up. Brownie batter and sugar cookies. Stand back. Sounds so good. This is my Orrin. Woo! We went around fast. Get fuel before leaving. Thank you, Bor. Had the waffle cone at the factory. Oh, so good, man. That's the only hot sauce I have. I can't stand the taste of Tabasco or Frank's Red Hot. Yeah, I don't think I really like Frank's either. I haven't had Tabasco in so long, I don't even remember. Frank's, I've never been a fan of Frank's. Not my flavor profile. So I'm trying to get over 2 million. I'm at 1,566,000. Oh.
Quantum fuel 100%.
Okay, good. Like the sound effects and everything too in this game. It's all good. I don't know what's in that Mr. Kimchi. Probably like gochujang and stuff, but I got like a tub of gochujang and I gotta find like a recipe to use it in.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's plot our course. See if it'll let us this time. I don't know why it won't.
Shields disabled.
The food everywhere was fantastic. I believe it. Man, really, some of the pictures you sent were... All the pictures you sent were really cool, but man, the food and stuff too, epic. Had buckwheat noodles with duck ramen. Oh, dude, stop. Sounds so good. I love ramen so much. You know, the thing is too, is like I've started eating like pho. I'll take pho to work. And doing ramen and things like that. And there's certain things that I've started using chopsticks more for. And some things, especially like noodles like that, way easier with chopsticks. Way easier with chopsticks than a fork. So, yeah, fork just doesn't do as well. So, so I've kind of switched to that situationally, but which that's been kind of fun too. Been kind of fun to learn how to use those and everything, and don't use them all the time. Obviously, there are definitely things that I think a fork works better, but the breakfast at the Japan hotel was the biggest culture shock. My parents sent it to the fam back home, and everyone said nope. Really? What do they do for breakfast? I feel like I've seen like from Korean cooking stuff and everything, like a lot of it is it's all very savory, which is pretty common elsewhere in the world other than America. Like America's breakfast sucks really overall. It's really bad, and bad for you. And I found it interesting actually. Was it the General Mills guy? It might have been the General Mills guy. The guy who invented cereal was a follower of a type of like pseudoscience stuff or whatever, but he believed that meat, it was something like meat caused illness or something, or meat that much meat and meat for breakfast, which was very common in America at the time, sat in your system and was the cause of all these illnesses and aches and pains and blah 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 whatever. And so he's like, we gotta get this, we gotta get America away from eating so much meat, especially for breakfast. And so he comes up with cereal. It turns out cereal not any better, not better for you at all. maybe worse the way it's headed. So it's like, really, we should be going back to bacon and eggs and sausage and breakfast sausage and things like that. Beans. Way better for you. Well, you're very savory. No, wait. Oh, I am. You love me some savory foods. Everything was portioned in its own little cup/dish. Oh, yeah.
75%.
Probably better for you too. Again, America has this all backwards, right? America is very much about like get more, your money's worth. Like it charge you more money if they feed you more food, if they give you more food. So like plates in America, a lot bigger than plates that you'll find in other countries. I'm not saying nowhere in any country probably can you not find a bigger plate or something, but just in general, the general average plate size, bigger in the States than it is anywhere else. And it's literally all about tricking customers to pay more money. And it's terrible for us. Our portion sizes are beyond what they should be. And so our eating culture has adapted to that. What was it even? I watched a guy who moved, he might have moved to Japan. And initially he thought all the foods and even the candies and the sweets and stuff like that, like not sweet enough, very bland, because America pumps so much sugar into these things. And but over time his taste buds adjusted, and now the things there taste sweet. But he comes back to the States to visit, and it's too sweet. It's crazy, and I think like our bodies have just adjusted to these terrible high levels of sugar and things like that, so I try when I can, like, I'll make the kids, like, we'll have like bagel sandwiches for breakfast and things like that, eggs, make them eggs and stuff. So, but has he had bacon and sausage? He's wrong. I know, he is wrong. Very much so. Some of the grain cereal dudes from the late 1800s, early 1900s had issues. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, and really, we've only made it worse. And it's interesting. The older I've gotten, the less I really can handle a lot of cereals. Gussie, I think it was in your stream the other day. You guys were talking about Lucky Charms, and I was like, I can't stand Lucky Charms. I loved them as a kid. I could not eat a bowl of Lucky Charms now. Hate it. It's terrible. That is why we were one of the most obese countries. It is, Buggy. It is. Our portion sizes are too big. We pump way too much crap into our foods. Actually, there was a scientist I was seeing. I don't want to go too far the other direction, right? Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, you should just eat meat. I don't agree with that. I love vegetables. I think there's health benefits to vegetables and things like that too, and to fruits and everything. A lot of that is about moderation and how much you should be intaking and ingesting of those things. But moderation is not something the States does very well. And then on top of that, yeah, we pump so much crap into it. Like, that's where even like I've been making bread the last couple of months for my family instead of buying it. I know exactly what's going into this bread, and it's something fun that I enjoy actually doing. It gets me off my butt, and actually like working on something, because I sit so much. So even just being up and in the kitchen and like making these things is so much fun, and it's active. It's not like I'm exercising that much or anything, but just moving, you know what I mean? And I know exactly what is going into that bread, and it tastes so much better. I don't know, just little things like that we've been trying to do, because I just think American culture has really, it's starting to bounce back. It's starting to bounce back, where a lot of people are tired of all the things that they put in, all the terrible for you, like preservatives. I feel like American culture is starting to bounce back and say, yeah, this stuff is not great.
Landing gear engaged.
But the Perkins tremendous 12 plate? Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been trying to kind of watch my portions too, because here's the deal. I'm 43. I'm not getting younger. I am definitely overweight. yeah, we put a lot of crap into our food, and I don't think that has done well for me. I was mentioning I watched something where they talked about too how there was like a chemist who found like the perfect ratio of like salt and what was it, salt and sugar and something else that made people not feel full and crave more food. So it's like, you know, for a company who wants you to buy these things, it's perfect. Get that ratio, that perfect ratio. And you've got people eating and buying more of their food, right? But like the portions that you're eating, yeah, not good. So I've been trying to watch that a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm perfect at it at all, but trying to move a little bit more, trying to watch my portion sizes a little bit more. Oh no, I hauled. I gotta empty. We had 2 size plates. I used to get the large ones all the time and eat off of that. I've been trying to use the smaller ones and everything. Just little changes, you know what I mean? Just to be a little bit healthier, but yeah, cereal and breakfast. One of those things where America has not done a great job. Our food culture, I think, especially around breakfast, I think it would make sense to go back to more savory. It's not to say you can't have some sweet breakfast sometimes, but I think in general making it a healthier breakfast. Did you refuel? I did, Durgo. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to refuel again. All right, mission complete. He almost said bagel by accident there. No, I didn't. It would probably be okay if Lucky Charms were illegal. Yeah, it probably would. I mean, a lot of cereals. First day in Japan, we didn't get up early enough for the hotel breakfast. The first place we went to eat was the sushi go-round. It was delicious. Oh my gosh, Durgo, that sounds so good. That's what got me into cooking and baking. I want to know what's in the food my son is eating. Yeah, for sure. I don't think everything's terrible, but a lot of it's not great. You know, a lot of the things that we buy are so full of preservatives and everything because they're trying to make it last longer. And I get it. Like, preserving food has been an issue for thousands of years. You know what I mean? Like, even talk about people, how they used to have to, like, pack things, cure them in salt and stuff to, like, you know, make it last longer. Or they would smoke meats because the smoke locks in, you know, like creates a crust, locks in everything, keeps the bacteria out for longer. You know, there were all these methods that people had for trying to preserve food and keep it good longer. So I get it. What I've been doing with the bread, at least, is I know on average how much my family eats in a week. And so I figure a couple loaves. I make a couple loaves every Saturday or Sunday, and it lasts us through the week. So if I expect that we're going to eat more, I just make an extra loaf. So, and I use my bread maker for the first half of it. So makes that kind of easier. The only problem is I have to wait for each loaf. I don't think I can do 2 loaves in one bread maker, which sucks. But so that kind of drags out the time frame. But yeah, I know everything that goes into it. The bread is really good. I made a sandwich for lunch today, and man, on that bread, so good. It tastes great. It's better for you. Like, what's the con? Just some of my time? Well, I got plenty of time. So. And so rewarding. It is, Matt. It feels good. It feels good to make stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know you know. Like, it makes you feel so good to, like, work on all of that, to make something that people can enjoy. I love that kind of thing. I was telling Kylaris, I'd love to start my own business and do something like that. Like, even all the Excel stuff that I used to do all the helping I used to do, my previous roles, and why I think I even kind of struggle with my current role is because like I really enjoy making things for other people to use and or enjoy. Something that makes, you know, either their jobs or their lives easier or better, or something that they enjoy, and I really like that. My current role, I have none of that. It's a great job. It is a great job, but I think I struggle with it because I don't see an impact, and I'm not really helping anybody directly, and so I'm just punching keys, and I'm not really innovating to help anybody that much. Yeah, I don't know. So after I like got this bread recipe, and I really like the bread recipe, after I kind of figured it all out and worked it out over, you know, several weeks, I was like, man, I'm quitting my job. I'm gonna be a baker. just gonna open a bakery, bake bread, and there's a part of me that legitimately like wants to do that because I just enjoy it so much. I've had so much fun with it. Like I said, I sit too much, and so it wouldn't be bad to do something that got me moving a bit, you know what I mean? And I'm one of those guys too. I absolutely hate like the gym. I've got to trick myself into like working out, and so really it's got to be tied to something that I enjoy that keeps my brain engaged. And so anything I can do to move more, that I can like be focused on something. Because if I go to the gym, I'm just focusing on how much this sucks and is boring, and yeah, it doesn't work for me. Or, you know, there's all these people around, and I'm not great in crowds, and so it's like, yeah, I hate it. Give me something to do that engages my brain, and I'm all about that. New Zealand was very English when they stopped mid-morning and afternoon for tea time. Oh, yeah. My grandparents from the Netherlands still did, like, here in the States after they moved here, still kind of did a tea time. It's very European, you know what I mean? So still stopped and had tea and like some cookies and things. Little candies. You weren't younger? Dude, you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna be 36 on Monday. Yeah, that's right. It's your birthday on Monday. Epic, man. What are you gonna be? What did you say? You're gonna be 46 or 47? Yeah, I did, yeah. The food here goes off so fast. It was a surprise at first. Really? Yeah, because they put less preservatives in it, right, Era? See, that's good though. I mean, it sucks, but it's also it's good not to have all those preservatives. My cousin in the Netherlands, she would go to the market every day or every other day and buy fresh ingredients for dinner. That's not to say they didn't have anything packaged or canned or, you know, that had some level of preservatives or whatever. That's not to say they didn't have any of that, but a lot of the food that they ate, she bought within a day or two, the same day or yesterday or whatever. And it, it was also kind of like, hey, we're going to make what's available in the market. And, you know, a lot of stuff you could kind of expect to be in the market, but, you know, some of it fluctuated because it wasn't all being preserved. So lot fresher and therefore healthier foods for you. I read something too one time about how like the tastiest tomatoes. This is how crazy our brains are sometimes, and our expectations and everything when it comes to food. The tastiest tomatoes are the lumpiest, weirdest ones. And stores tend to not buy those ones. They want the roundest, reddest ones, right? And that's what the stores want, because people generally think that just visually those are going to be the better tomatoes because they're more a perfect shape and color. They're attracted to the color, right? And really they're missing out because the the juiciest, best tasting tomatoes are the weird lumpy ones. And it's like, why do we sabotage ourselves like that? I don't know. Messed up. Lutefisk extra salted? I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a type of soup? My son always asks me for the food I make, like muffins or dumplings, and I say, okay, I'll have to make it. And he's like, no, he just wants it to appear. Well, Era, that's human nature. That's human nature on perfect display right there, right? He doesn't understand waiting and patience and the value of that even. You know, he doesn't even understand what goes into it. He just wants it now. And there's so many things that we've done in the name of efficiency, right? And that's kind of where I'm at with things, like, I'm sure elsewhere too, but I feel like a general feeling in the States here is I need all the free time in the world. I've got to have as much free time as I possibly can. And a lot of the time I end up sitting around in my free time, right? So that's where I was like, okay, if I spend just a little bit of time baking bread every weekend, am I really losing out that much? And I genuinely enjoy, I've learned that I genuinely enjoy doing it, and the benefits, like even thinking about, okay, a little bit of work here equals my house smells amazing. My house smells fantastic. And at the end, I get this warm, delicious, amazing loaf of bread that I can be proud of. Like I'm proud every time I make one of these things, you know. It's so much fun, just for a little bit of time. Oh, and those breads will last almost 2 weeks without any preservatives in them. I don't have any preservatives. I wrap them in a dry towel for the first 24 hours, and then after that I put them in a sealed bag, and they've lasted us almost, you know, when we haven't gotten to eat all of both loaves, they've lasted us almost 2 weeks. So I thought Orrin spaced out every now and then, but now he proved it. CB, what's going on, man? I like that one. Hold on, that's got to go up on the board. Welcome back, CB. Where is that? Social Street. Where's CB Flyer? There he is. Get him up on the board. I like that. And those tomatoes and other foods are why Misfit Market is around. All the discarded foods that are still good but not pretty. Right, yeah, why do we sabotage ourselves like that? Lutefisk is salted brined fish. Oh, Scandinavian food. I'd try it. You should grow your own beef. No thanks. No, that's a little too far for me, Matt. It's pretty awesome though. Matt, do you ever like sell any of it, or does your family just strictly use it? Because Kylaris and I have thought about buying like a quarter of a cow or something. We used to have tenants, like Locke lived with us for about 1.5 years, was a tenant of ours for a while. Kylaris' friend from where she grew up, she lived with us for 7 years. My sister lived with us for a little while, rented a room. Our sister-in-law, my brother's wife, lived with us for a little while she was in college, because we were close to college, to where she went. And so we had a chest freezer, because we had these people renting rooms from us, right? And we would run out of room in our regular fridge and freezer, so we have this chest freezer. Well, now that everybody's gone, and it's been years since we've had a tenant. I think it's been 4 or 5 years since we've had a tenant. We don't use that chest freezer that much. And so we've thought about buying like a quarter of a cow or something like that, and then storing that meat and making it last for a while. But I know a guy to trade beef with, yeah, or trade bread with, right, Durgo? Yeah, right. You welcome back. Okay. All right. Right, yes. Did sell part of our first cow, but we are almost out, so probably we'll keep all the next one. That's fair, man. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, My brother knows. My brother's like my dad. He knows everybody. I'm gonna get out and drink a second. But he knows a farmer. And we talked like last fall, and I thought we were supposed to. Oh, excuse me. I thought we were signing up for a quarter of a cow, and then like it was almost like something kind of happened. I don't know. Oh, it ended up no. My other brother said it wasn't as cheap as. Oh, that was it. Yeah, we got misinformation. Wow, that went. I think this is empty. Yeah, it's empty. I can't. Just place it. Just place it. Set it down. We got some misinformation. We didn't end up buying it. Yeah, we've definitely thought about it. Is that bottle empty too now? Huh. All right, we'll store that. I'm really tempted to go on like a PvP mission and see if I can like track some people down. I think that would be kind of fun. Like real people. Watch me find that find work release on the I don't know if you have a crime stat. Watch me have like a bounty available for work release. I'm like, work release, will you let me get the bounty on you? I don't know what happens to people if you do that. Like, they just die and respawn regular, or do they like show up in prison? I don't know. So these are all Youngin Slayer. That's somebody who's a Star Wars Youngling Slayer. That's a Star Wars fan. Oh my gosh, that's funny. See Alpha Wolf. BC Vader. That BC must be like a clan. Captain Jack Sparrows. Death Medic. Is that Death Star? Is Death Medic 01? Is that Death Star's like... What if that's Death Star? I would laugh so hard. What if I took a bounty for Death Star? Because he's Death Star 01. I'm really tempted. Death Star usually runs with a crew, though. I don't know. Like one bounty hunter mission. I think there's a little bit of language, so if I take... Oh, work release. Nice. Wait, are you here? Epic. Nice. Epic. No, it's about to log in. Oh, okay, cool. Well, very nice. Let me, a little bit of language. Let me turn down, like, the speech volume. Might take that for the bounty hunting. Go shoot some stuff. Showing me now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Of course, like across the galaxy. Well, I refueled. I can make it.
Systems enabled. Quantum fuel 100%. Launch complete.
I went the wrong direction. I'm gonna go up. You have to go up.
Landing gear retracted.
You have to like sort of counteract the G-forces too. Because your character can pass out. I've passed out before. It's hilarious.
Quantum travel engaged.
Should have taken the PvP mission. I was a little scared. But the Death Medic 01, I was like, oh man, that seems like Death Star. I wish he'd pop in. I'd totally ask him. Because if it was Death Star, if I was sure it was Death Star, I would take that mission and try to track him down. I think that would be so cool. Maybe I should just take it anyways. Maybe after I do this, maybe we'll take it and see if we can find him. What's everybody got going on the rest of the weekend? Jericho, I do need something. I just saw your message in Discord. I do need something like that, actually. I need to get a... I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. I need to get a bread slicer. 3-day weekend. I still need to unpack. Oof. Ooh. I think I heard you say you've had to work a whole lot since you've been back already. Sucks, man. I can't stand not being unpacked. I have to get unpacked and everything put away after I get back from a vacation. Drives me nuts otherwise. Oh, goodness. Nice to have the 3-day weekend, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this mission and I'll have to call it. Man, I'm tired. Didn't realize how bad it was. Woke up at noon, ate breakfast, cereal of all things. Then went back to bed till 8:30. Nice. What cereal did you eat? Oh man, it's hitting me really hard all of a sudden. So cool how you can like see me inside the cabin too. S'mores and Reese's Puffs. Oh my gosh, I used to love Reese's Puffs. I don't know if I'd like them as much anymore. I generally for breakfast have like an egg and sausage sandwich, or like egg and ham on like a bagel. Oh, that's my preferred breakfast now. I've always liked that kind of stuff. I just spend more time. I give more time to making it now. So I am going way across. Did you want some monies to buy a ship or two? If you don't, I understand. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Thanks for being understanding too. I think, you know what? That is super generous. That is really nice of you. I'm tempted to take you up on that because I know it costs a lot of money, but I also feel like in a way that sort of takes away from playing the game and like earning it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, but I think I'm going to try and earn it, you know? Kind of gives me something to work towards. So very nice of you though, Work Release. Thank you. Yeah, that's usually how I feel in, like, you know, even in Pantheon and stuff too. It's like people want to give me stuff, and I know that is absolutely coming from a place of like generosity and wanting to help, and you know, and even being excited that you're playing with other people, right? It's very nice. But yeah, for me, I feel like it's almost like you're kind of taking. By taking all of that, it's like I'm removing reasons for me to be in there doing things, you know? I don't know. That's cool. I respect that. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Also, Orrin hates receiving gifts IRL, so this checks out. Yeah, gifts not my love language. Not my love language at all. In fact, bottom of my list. Yeah, that's... like, I appreciate it. I really do. And that is very generous and nice. And I love how, like, communities
50%.
who are passionate and who love games are just excited to have other people being in their game and enjoying it. And, you know, and so that generosity out of being kind and is part of also being passionate about their game. So I totally get that. But yeah, like I'm kind of having fun, like hopping on here. It is the slow grind, right? But I'm kind of enjoying hopping in here and like running some missions and, you know, making the money to work towards getting a better ship, which will allow me to do more, to make money faster, you know?
Quantum travel complete.
It's just the game's economy is broken right now, so I have more money than I know what to do with. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Yeah, I've talked with my brother. My brother's had Star Citizen a lot longer than I have. I've talked to him about that kind of thing a little bit. Not enough to spend money on, right? I'm good with getting given a piece, but I don't want my entire gear set to be given to me. Right. Yeah. I guess I always feel like, where do I draw the line then, too? You know what I mean? And like, it's so easy once you start accepting it. It's so easy to just keep accepting it, you know? I appreciate work release, you being like, hey, yeah, I respect that. Totally cool. I understand. Because some people I've had, like, they're almost like upset with me that I like didn't take, you know, the money or the item or whatever, you know, and I'm going, I'm not trying to be rude. I just, you know, this is the game, right? It's the game loop. Yeah, I just did cargo missions to earn enough for a raft, then the C2, and so on and so on. Yeah, exactly. That's, I mean, really, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, right? No, you make enough money, you buy a better ship. You buy the better ship, you can haul more cargo or can fight more things or whatever. And
Shields enabled.
I gotta find my target.
Contact.
Where? There. I'm gonna put some of my engine power to shields and weapons. Faster recharge. I asked because I don't want to ruin your experience. Hey, honestly, the fact that you're thinking about that and respecting it, man, huge kudos to you, because I don't think everybody thinks about that. You know what I mean? And my wife and I definitely. How do I eject? How do I eject? How do I eject? I don't know how to eject. Quick, how do I eject? How do I eject? What's the keys?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
What are the keys? How do I eject? I'm looking in my dome. There's nothing in my dome. There's nothing there. I can't even get out. Ultra spinning, that's a good trick. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I might be falling to the earth. I don't know. Am I still in space? I might still be in space. I did not expect them. Just come straight at me. Yeah, some players just send 100 million and you're like, where did this come from? Right? Oh no, how do I eject? Yeah, I might need a rescue. How do I eject? Oh no. Oh no, before it blows up, how do I eject? What's the keys? That's so funny. Oh, alt. Yeah, I know, but it's not letting me. I see a self-destruct button. Try that. I'd like to avoid that if I can. I want to say, what was it? So it looks like it's Alt modifier 3. So M3Y. I wonder if like my systems are so damaged I can't eject. My ship is upside down. Yeah, yeah, we're stuck here. We live here now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yes, for real. That has never happened to me. That was crazy. You have fuel, so that's a plus. It's true. Surprised I didn't blow up. Also, just FYI, your game type is still just chatting. It should have been Star Citizen. It says it's Star Citizen. Yeah. Yeah, I see Star Citizen. Gotta name it. I vote calling it Can't-Eject 4. Can't-Eject 4, yeah. Right, yeah, for sure. I might have to self-destruct. Yeah, I can't get out. No, you guys. Hey, what's up, Mr. C? How are you? Funny you're playing this. My friends are roping me into playing this Tuesday for the free fly. It's currently on free fly, y'all, so you can make an account and download the game and play for free right now. That's cool, Mr. C. You have to friend me. Lies, I even came in late to this one. Did holding Y not work? Holding it right now. I'm hitting right Alt Y. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eject. Oh, you bought a package. Oh, so you have it. Oh, cool, man. We'll have to meet up sometime. Yours still says Hades. What? That's crazy. I haven't played Hades in like 2 months. I gotta get back to that too. I'll have to fly out to each other and crash. Absolutely. This wasn't you, was it? I'm honestly, Mr. C, I'm having a blast with this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. This part, I'm upside down, power's out on my ship. I'm just surprised I didn't die instantly. But that was epic. That's the first time that's happened. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Am I so damaged? I can't self-destruct. I'm upside down and my ship has no power. I don't think I can even self-destruct. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I haven't refreshed since February. That's funny. I have to log out and log back in. You have to hold both alts. No. All right, I'm gonna log out. We'll see what it does. I think I get the kill, though. Pretty sure I got the kill. Ridiculous. Yeah, Mr. C, I'm having a blast. I did the free fly in November, and I had so much fun. I bought it. So I'm really excited, Mr. C, for Pantheon updates. Hopefully those are coming soonish. We're in spring. And the new zone. Epic. Hopefully it will put you at last station you were at. You know, that's right. Let's see. Where am I right now? Not health. Yeah. Stanton, Arc L3. Okay. My friends are having a ton of fun. I've just been busy with other stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten a whole lot of time to game, but there's been some nights when I'm like really tired from working on all the house stuff and everything. And then, oh, hold on a second. Hide this. Been really tired working on the house and everything, and I just hop on here and do a little space trucking. Super chill. Not going the right way. I don't know this station. Super chill, very fun. I love flying spaceships, so love that aspect. And it surprisingly runs really well for everything that's going on, like all the NPCs and the dialogue that they have, and like all the ships and stuff, like everything going on in this game. It surprisingly runs really well. Wait, where am I going? Not showing me the interior of the station. I used to do some of the arena commander stuff. Got some badges you can't get anymore. That's cool. Mr. C, did you ever play Galaxies? Star Wars Galaxies, the MMO? Yeah, love that game. I play on the Legacy, Star Wars Galaxies Legacy server, like emulator every once in a while. Absolutely loved Galaxies. I am not going the right way. Love, my favorite thing to do in Galaxies is fly ships. And this feels the closest to that of anything else I've seen. So absolutely love Jump to Light Speed. It's a great expansion, and then all the ships that they added afterwards, very cool. Here we go. Oh, here we go. And this feels a lot like that. Very similar. I love the ship battles. Couldn't level my space tree very well, though. Really? Oh, I loved, yeah. Loved space. I was working on the Vigo, which was like a multi-passenger ship. Big ship. Lots of guns on it. It was a battleship, basically. And you had to get the blueprint through commendations, through like achievements. And me and my friends, I had a YT-1300, and my friends Lars would like navigate, be in the navigator's chair, and then our two friends would man the turrets, and I would fly. And we were working on the commendations to get the blueprints for the Vigo, and I was really close, really close. And then they shut the game down. I was so mad. I think I was doing the Millennium Falcon-esque route. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I got that. The Master Pilot. The Master Pilot rank, where you could buy you could fly the YT-1300. That's the Falcon. So I have a Millennium Falcon-esque ship in Galaxies. So, and I got it again on the Legacy server, so I have my ship again. Legally distinct, correct. Different name and everything. So like that's the thing. Do I Work release. Do I need to go get
Hello
my
there.
body? Hey, what's up, Emmys? How you doing? Speaking of Star Wars Galaxies, that's where I met Emmys. Oh man. Yeah, because we died. We died way over here. Hey, what's up, Panda? How are you, man? What's going on with you guys? What's up, Emmys? I'm curious if I finished that contract. It doesn't say. I don't think I have a body to go get. I might be on a completely different server. Let me make sure. I love this too, the leaning. This is my shotgun. This is my assault rifle. My shotgun. My pistol. My my med injector. If you had items on your body, yes, but if you can't get it out of the ship, then not worth it. Oh, okay. It seems like I have. It seems like I have everything. I think I have everything. Oh yeah, you logged. I did, yep. So new server. You have a busy day tomorrow. What you got going on, Panda? I was thinking about trying either Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous. I've been craving some space sims. Emmys, I was just telling Mr. Cottleshire, Star Citizen feels a lot like Galaxies. Not exactly the same, but especially the space flight feels a lot like Galaxies. It is really fun. Yeah,
Hello there.
Hold on. I thought I could pull out. Here we go. Oh no. I thought I could pull out the weapon I wanted. Here we go. Like this a ton. Yeah, it has been a lot of fun. The Big Fish Man, hello, welcome in. How are you? What's going on? 2 soccer practices? Epic, Panda. Have you been to the other star systems yet? Yes, I have been to Pyro. I haven't been to Nyx yet, but I've been to Pyro. In fact, like Free Fly, like my second day playing, maybe I took a mission to haul between Stanton and Pyro. And my brother, who has played this for a couple years now, off and on, my brother had never gone through the wormhole. And so I told him about that, and he was like, what are you talking about? Like, I've never done that. That's crazy. And so it was during the Free Fly, right? So I grabbed a multi-passenger ship, and I took him through the wormhole. And he was like, this is crazy. He was like in a turret while I did it. It was so fun. Are they ever going to release that single player version with Mark Hamill? Yeah, I think so. Excuse me, Squadron 42. I want to say they're really close to releasing it. Nice, Panda. Epic, man. That's really cool, dude. Oh, so much fun. I want to say it's either out or close to being out. Yeah, I don't think it's out yet, but it's close. So. Very, very cool. One night we can take you to do the new Rockbreaker event. It's an FPS PvE gameplay. Fun. Very cool. Yeah, I've done very little of that. I took like one mission that was like a ground bounty hunting mission. And like just had to take out one guy, and it was fun, but definitely could do more. I have to get up early tomorrow. I hope you have a great stream, Orrin. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I gotta take off actually too anyway. I gotta go to bed. I'm really tired. Take it easy, Panda. Have a good one. Good to see you, man. Have fun playing. Gosh, I love soccer so much. I'm so excited for World Cup. World Cup this year. It'll be a lot of fun. My friend says there's these instance dungeon thingies now. Yes. Yep. Let's outro this mug. I gotta go to bed. Tired. Sounds good, man. Take it easy. Yeah, there's plenty to do. The game is obviously not done. There's still things that need to happen. But overall, I've had a blast. I think it's really fun. I've always wanted to have a bounty hunters guild. Like I started Star Wars Galaxies with the intention. Me and my friend, we were waiting for Star Wars Galaxies because we were big EverQuest guys. We played a ton of EverQuest. And when we heard Sony was going to be doing Star Wars Galaxies, we were like, oh my gosh, this game sounds amazing. Cannot wait to play it. We were looking at the profession trees and like, what could you do? And we saw that you could do bounty hunter. We were like, oh my gosh, we should make a bounty hunters guild and go after people. And that's how we're going to make money. And we're going to have so much fun, you know? And we never made the Bounty Hunters Guild. We ended up in a cool guild, but never made our own Bounty Hunters Guild. Yeah. What's up, Skunk Monkey? Oh my gosh, I couldn't say your name. Guess what? I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to do some bounty hunting in this. I think it'd be cool to kit out a ship for bounty hunting. Oh, that's what. Skunk Monkey, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. How are ya? I am Orrin. I'm a family-friendly variety streamer. Typically stream with my wife, Kylaris. Good to have you in. Thank you so much for the raid, Skunk Monkey. What were you guys up to? What are you doing? Chicken butt. I am actually just about to call it quits. I am really tired. Got church in the morning and yeah, some more work on the house and hanging out with my kids. So tried Eve a few years ago. I think I've talked about it here, but it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I feel that, Emmys. There's aspects of it that I'm drawn to, but overall, not my type of game. Have a great night. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, great to meet you, Work Release. Thank you so much for being awesome. Really appreciate like the respect and everything too. So great to meet you. Hope to see you again. Hope to bump into you in Star Citizen and everything. You mained a bounty hunter? Oh, that's awesome, Mr. C. I killed exactly one Jedi. Well, Jedi used to be really rare and really, really difficult to kill. So yeah, welcome in, man. Yeah, what were we playing? Sailing the Sea of Thieves? Epic, nice. I figured you were ending, but I had no one else to raid. All good, all good. Thank you. Have y'all heard of X4 Foundations? That's my favorite space game at the moment. Really? No, I haven't. I feel like I have so many games too right now. It's really tough. Like I've been playing Hades. So for anybody who's new here or hasn't been around, exactly a month ago, our basement flooded and had 1.5 inches of water over the entire basement overnight. Didn't know it was in there. We've never had flooding before. We've lived here 16 years, never flooded, never had water even come close to getting in our basement. We had water everywhere. So we have had to rip out our basement, pretty much all of our basement. You know, the drywall on the top, not a big deal, but the drywall, 4 feet of drywall on the bottom, definitely soaked up a bunch of water. And so having to basically redo the entire basement. And that's really made it very difficult to stream. Normally my wife and I stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we just have not had the time and the energy over the last month. But before that, I was playing Hades. We had played a little bit of Hightail that had come out. We are big fans of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. We're looking to get back into that. We run a tabletop RPG program called Miss Mayhem that we were just getting into we're building up for season 4 to start. Like we had a lot going on.
I was hopping into Star Citizen here and there. We play a little Fortnite, like just all over the board, and so many games to play.
Mischief managed.
We're waiting for Valheim to release Deep North. So many games. So sometimes it's hard to like pay attention and hear about newer games because we already have so many on our list, you know? I don't think I've heard of that one. Also, leveling Bounty Hunter was a pain with the mission requirements. Yeah, for sure. Could be really tough. I never leveled Bounty Hunter to max. Hey, thanks, Lou. Appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, good to see you too, Emmys. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope the fam's doing well. Appreciate it. Let's see if there's anybody to raid, y'all. Oh, Nyx is off. It was her stream anniversary, but yeah, I don't know when I'll be streaming again next, guys. We're still trying to get everything wrapped up. We're still pretty busy. Yeah, for anybody who was around earlier for the stream I did earlier today, I streamed kind of an update on where the basement was and everything, and like what that meant for streaming and everything. Still not able to do the regular schedule. So if we're able to stream before the basement is finished, it'll be sporadic. And probably like not a regular scheduled. Hey Jesse, hey. Potato. Next month? Yeah, I don't know, Buggy. I'm hoping everything's back to normal and the kids are back in their rooms by not this coming week, but the week after. That doesn't mean everything we need to do is done, but it'll definitely be a whole lot closer. And so I think after that we'll be able to start getting back into more normal life, normal schedule, things like that. And then we gotta try and get Miss Mayhem going again. So I feel like we're not starting over, but it definitely a setback. Definitely a setback. So anyway. Yeah, I was super disappointed about that for sure. Oh man, so tired. Anyway, work release. Thank you so much for the subscription on YouTube. Really appreciate that. Great to see some new folks coming in through the YouTube channel. I just started multi-streaming a couple months ago, maybe. Kind of Frankensteined my own hodgepodge multi-stream setup. So cool to have you. Thank you so much for being awesome. Great talking with you. Yeah, you guys, miss you. Miss all you guys. Yeah, it's just been crazy. So hope to talk to you guys soon. Yeah, you too, Jesse, for sure. Yeah, we'll get back to normal not too much longer. So can't wait. But we're accomplishing a whole lot. Our basement is going to be a whole lot better. I just add so much value to our house. And even just living here is going to be that much better. So very excited for that. Glad to be going through everything and getting rid of all the stuff that we really don't need anymore. So that's been really nice, like clearing out a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it just needed to happen. We're hitting it hard. So not always fun, but definitely relieving. Yeah, but not too normal, right? Yeah. But it is definitely relieving. We're gonna be glad when it's done, though. We're gonna be glad when it's done. We can relax and get back to a little bit of normal. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We have a great week coming up. I really wish I could tell you that I'd be on, tomorrow night or Wednesday or whatever, but yeah, I can't promise anything right now. So either way, until next time, take care, you guys. I will talk to you later. And yeah, you too, Mr. C. Oh, Mr. C, you caught me. You stopped me. Yeah, you too, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, we'll have to meet up in Star Citizen sometime. That would be really fun.
I've just had an apostrophe.
I think you mean an epiphany.
Lightning has just struck my brain.
Well, that must hurt.
And music.